Good day, it is Damien here from Airfoil, and today I'm going to be showing you how to extract the internal weighted volume of a wind tunnel. We are going to start off in our 3D CAD, as we can see over here, and import in a NACA airfoil. In a previous video I've shown you how to import a NACA airfoil, and that video has been attached to this current video for your reference. So now we can just go and close this curve and press OK, and this will bring in our NACA airfoil, as we can see over here. If we look at the bottom left, we can see that this has been imported with our airfoil in the YX sketch domain. And this is very important in the context of building our wind tunnels. We can see we've got our XY, our YZ, and our ZX planes over here. And now we are just going to go and create a wing from our airfoil by extruding this airfoil. We can see here by default it extrudes a distance of 0.1 meters, but we want to make this larger, so we're going to put down 1.2 meters. We want this extrusion to be symmetric, so we're going to just change our extrusion option from one-way to two-way symmetric, as we can see over here. This goes and now gives us a wing. Now we are going to go ahead and create our wind tunnel in the YZ sketch plane. So we can right-click, press Create Sketch, and then we can go and select a square or rectangle to create our wind tunnel. We're going to place its center at the origin, as we can see over here, and extend the size of our rectangle out to a meter in either direction away from the origin. Let's say it is not perfectly set up, we can then just go and create adjustments to our points over here, so we can just go and make sure all of our X and Y components are a distance of 1 meter away from the origin. We can see here we've got -1, and then we are just going to fix up the final point, and this is going to create the internal square of our wind tunnel. We can then go and create the external walls of our wind tunnel, as we can see over here, and then we can go and press OK to end the sketch. This goes ahead and creates our wind tunnel sketch, as we can see over here. Now we want to extrude this in the X direction so that we can create a full 3D CAD model of a wind tunnel. We are going to extrude it 4 meters in either direction, and this will go and create the wind tunnel, as we can see over here. Now we can see that we have got our wind tunnel with our wing inside. If we go and look at the extrusion options, we can see that it has gone and merged with the wing. This creates a single body, as we can see here in the body groups, and this body consists of both the wing and the wind tunnel. So now we can go and select the front face and the back face of our wind tunnel, as we can see over here, and now we can go and press right click and extract the internal volume, as we can see over here. We can see here that we have got our faces and our bodies selected in which we are going to extract the internal volume from. We can see it here on the left, face 13 and 12 and body 2. And then we can go and press OK to extract our internal volume. This creates a new body under the body group called body 3. We've got body 2, which is the original CAD, and then body 3 represents the extracted internal weighted volume. We do not need body 2 anymore, so we can just go and quickly delete that. Press OK over there. This is going to leave us with our internal volume, which we can rename to wind tunnel. Just like that. So now we can go and look at renaming the faces of our 3D CAD model. So we can start off by creating our inlet. We're just going to select the face and type in wind tunnel inlet, as we can see over here. We can now go and hide that face, and we can see on the inside we've got our back face that we want to rename to an outlet. Just like that. And then we can go in and rename our wing. It is very important to note that renaming the faces might seem pointless within the 3D CAD environment, but when it comes to setting up your actual CFD simulation, you can then go and apply different boundary conditions to all of these faces which you have created. We are just going to go and create a final face from the leftover faces over here and call them sidewalls. And then we have completed the setup of our 3D CAD. We can then go and create a part from the 3D CAD model over here by right-clicking and pressing New Geometry. And we can just press OK to create a new geometry part. As you can see over here, we've got our wind tunnel. We can go and view this by pressing on the Geometry Scene tab at the top of our toolbar. And this will give us the Geometry Scene number 1, as we can see over here. We can see our faces have all been named, and we can see that our entire geometry has been imported in. Thank you very much. This has been Damien from Airfoil.